Charles wet his pants as Harry sent fatal warning to him, expose all scandals in his coronation. King Charles is poised to face another royal crisis, as Meghan Markle and Prince Harry could release their Netflix docuseries in weeks. While the title, the content and the exact release date of the docuseries remain unknown, it will be on top of the King's concerns, a royal biographer claimed. Daily Mail columnist and the Queen's biographer Robert Hardman said King Charles is a workaholic. The Palace Confidential's host Joe Elvin said it is good news because he has inherited the too difficult folder. Asked what is top of the pile, Mr. Hardman said, "I think the Duke of Sussex's book is an issue, the Sussex's film with Netflix, that's an issue. But in the same way as the Queen, he approaches these things as like her father taught her when he were in the Navy." Mr. Hardman said, "Storms pass and you get on with it. And sometimes, you have to batten down the hatches." Despite the upcoming royal crises, the royal biographer believes the main focus is going to be coronation, and after that, we'll get over the idea of the newness of the reign. Then, it becomes a settled new order. And I think that's uppermost in his mind. Netflix still has not acknowledged a Netflix series is planned, but unnamed sources have revealed the highly anticipated series could hit the streaming giant as soon as December. Meghan and Harry first signed a multi-year deal with Netflix in September 2020, with the New York Times reporting that the California-based couple would exclusively create documentaries, docuseries, feature films, scripted shows and children's programming for the Archwell Productions. Asked what royal fans can expect from the docuseries, Meghan told Variety, "It's nice to be able to trust someone with our story, a seasoned director whose work I've long admired, even if it means it may not be the way we would have told it. But that's not why we're telling it. We're trusting our story to someone else, and that means it will go through their lens." However, Deadline threw doubts on Page Six's claim that the series would air this year, claiming Netflix executives were so rattled by the backlash to The Crown they postponed the docuseries to 2023. In an interview with The Cut, the Duchess also said the series would largely be a love story, "The piece of my life I haven't been able to share, that people haven't been able to see, is our love story." Meghan and Harry originally hired Oscar-nominated director Garrett Bradley to work on their docuseries but had a falling out with her over the vision of the project, with an insider claiming there were disagreements over the show's tone. A royal biographer, Angela Levin, highlighted that the affected couple, Harry and Meghan, may not be happy with King Charles' move. The royal aide hinted more about the story, but he lives in California, he's stopped being a working royal, so why should he be a counselor of state? It isn't about Harry. Levin further stated that the public would have been displeased with the exclusion of the Duke and Duchess of Sussex if Prince Andrew was asked to step in instead, hence King Charles' selection was a very sensible decision. As implied by biographer Bauer, the upcoming Netflix series and Harry's memoir would only create more tension with the king. According to US Weekly, the docuseries will premiere in December of this year. "It's nice to be able to trust someone with our story," a seasoned director, Liz Garbus, whose work I've long admired, "even if it means it may not be the way we would have told it," the Duchess of Sussex told Variety recently. "But that's not why we're telling it. We're trusting our story to someone else, and that means it will go through their lens."